in. Pause. Mako to change the name to Auntie Mito. Is it Mito? Mato? Who's calling you Miko for mad long? I know he was getting that wrong. Kurt, what up, my G? You on the Facebook side today? All right. I posted the topics really dope. What up, what up? I gotta holler at you, fam. Gotta holler at you. So I mean, coordinate. But I'll go ahead and get it started though. Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. The sort of omens give me y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. It's a fly ass shirt though. But I bust some stupid dope moves. J30. Type the bet 100 to ace. Tell a nigga, oh hell no. Fuck on my face. What up, Draco? All right, yo. Said it right the second time. Beto. All right. So I'm going to be flipping back and forth on the screen over here. So, got the top. Let me go ahead and post the topics on yonder. Where I got the topics posted. There we go. All right. So, y'all don't forget to hit that Cash App. Don't forget to hit the Cash App. Cash App, I'll put it on the bottom. Cash App is Cash Me Outside. $ Vision, VISYON. First and foremost. All right, so topics. Topics I got for tonight. First one. Are the 5 love languages true love? Second one. I got, hold up. Where's that? Nope, that ain't it. Damn, I thought I pinned it. Ain't that a bitch? Here we go. The second one. Is there still value in marriage? I think that's kind of, I don't want to, well, we can talk about it. The third one, drunken mistakes. I like that one. Had a lot of drunk nights, drunk mornings, afternoons. Differences between standards and preferences. The difference between standards and preferences. What up, Miss Kia? Anybody want to join in on the live? Type in join. I'll get you joined on the live. Which one y'all want to start with? I'll give y'all an opportunity to tell me which one y'all want to start with. So I got, is there still value in marriage? Are the 5 love languages true love? Does it display true love? Drunken mistakes and the difference between standards and preferences. Now, I'm not going to be on too late tonight, so I'm definitely going to touch that last one. Pause. Hey, yo! On IG right now, could y'all? Gotta let me see. Gotta join somebody on the live. Who wants to join on the live? Let's see if Auntie Mato, Mako, you gotta tell me how to say that shit. I would be fucking that shit up all night. Let me do this one at a time. Like this. Bang. I prefer my messages to be honest. Didn't ask you that. So what? Kiss my ass, motherfucker. I'm enjoying the live. Brittany, what up? Let me know if you want to join the live. It's been a minute. Flossy So Bossy, let me know if you want to join the live. Miss Kia, what up? Hold up. Now, you know I got to switch out the audio. You know how that go. Let's see. It should be joining them. Let me know when y'all can hear it from there. I gotta do this shit every time. This shit gets annoying. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Alan, what up, my G?
I ain't calling you.
Is Beto, is she joined in?
I don't see makeup. I don't see makeup on her at all.
All right. If y'all want to join, let me know. I'll come back. So let's do it like this. So the topic's like, well, tell the people who you are.
Girl, Miss Kia, the only person in the world who drinks water and mind her business, and always requesting to speak to HR.
Yo, Kurt, they won't let you join on Facebook no more, man.
Facebook been acting real funny because they blocked my account and they wouldn't allow me to join live or nothing. I didn't even do that. And it said, no, I was on your live and it said, I said something flagrant, like it dinged my fucking comment or something. I'm like, I didn't even say nothing.
It did that to I think everybody on the live that night. That's why it ended the way it did. It ended so abruptly. It just dropped the live. Everybody was hitting me up after the show.
They can take this and kiss my ass. Freedom of speech.
I think it was more than likely probably was you that got us all banned for something you said.
I didn't say anything bad, but drinking my water and minding my business. But I'm gonna speak to the HR rep at IG now. I'm gonna speak to everybody.
Said stacked with boss. Nah, IG on some bullshit. I don't know, man. They just on some straight up culture vulture shit. But who gives a fuck? So let's do this. Between the four topics, we got are the 5 love languages true love? I want to ask you, is there still value in marriage? The difference, drunken mistakes. Let's talk about drunken mistakes and the difference between standards and preferences. Let's talk about, and don't you dare say I never had a drunken mistake before.
Oh, I had plenty of those.
Right.
Which one you want to know about?
All right, so let's talk about it. Drunken mistakes, like when you had your drunken mistakes, them just like you wake up, you be like, damn, like I should never did that, or like, was it like did you remember them like most of the time, or do you like you gotta be?
I remember everything that I did in my lifetime. So there was this one time I was hosting this event, right? Or managing an event, and somebody didn't show, so I was like, the bottle was already paid for. I drank a whole bottle of Absolute and Cristal, and I had on these heels, and didn't end up well. And it was snowing. So have you ever been in Pittsburgh and you know the snow? Not nice.
Never been to Pittsburgh.
I tried to make it home. The mistake of trying to walk in hills in the snow. Bruh. I ain't gonna even lie, as a grown woman, I ain't never do this in my life, but I pissed on myself because I couldn't make it to the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
And I fell in snow the whole way home. Whoa. I fell like 5 times.
Oh, so you had lemonade snow. You was walking in lemonade snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the yellow snow around you. Kurt, what up, my G?
I won't do that shit again. Hey, Kurt.
So was that a drunken mistake? Because you was drunk that happened?
Yeah, it was a drunken mistake because I knew damn well I never mix Cristal and drink a whole bottle to the wig, but I was, young and, enjoying the nightlife.
So you was drunk and fucked around and pissed on yourself and in the snow.
Yeah, and in the snow. That's only one. How many more do you want to know?
How many more you want to know, Kurt? You want to keep going?
I could give. Let me see who's on last first.
We can't hear you, Kurt.
We can't hear you, Kurt.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you. Sounds muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Sound a little better. Yeah, like someone got a TV on. Somebody watching the game.
I ain't watching the game. I'm just watching TV and shit.
Oh, all right. You mind cutting that down for me, fam? Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt.
So right now we talk about drunken mistakes. Drunken mistakes. I know I have plenty of drunken mistakes.
Everybody has. That's life.
Huh? That's life, right? Tell the people who
You
you
know
are,
what I'm
Kurt.
saying? I'm over here, Kurt, in Philly, chilling. What's up, man?
OG in the building. So drunken mistakes, Kurt. So do you remember some of your drunken mistakes? Do you ever talk about some of your drunken mistakes? This
I
nigga trying to
mean,
sneak upstairs.
of course, you know what I mean? I've talked about it, but I don't frequent them and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, your audio sounds real like crazy. Way better. There you go.
I mean, drunken mistakes, life mistakes, really.
I can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Kurt. It's like, well, it sounds like some chips or something in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to hang up or something.
Yeah, exit out to come and join back in. Exit out to join back in.
All right.
So drunken mistakes, man. Like, man, I've had so many. Like, I don't even know where to start when it comes to drunken mistakes, man. On the real, like, there's been times where I just been so drunk. I know drunken mistakes is one is like being drunken and trying to make it home, and I fucking woke up while I was driving. I don't know where the fuck I was. Miss Kid, I think that's your background because Kurt that shit it out.
Oh no, I just did that on purpose because I was putting my food in the refrigerator.
Right.
That was a mistake, but I ain't drunk yet.
Ah. See what you did there. So yeah, I mean, there's been times like I was driving and I was twisted. I'd like, damn, I knew I shouldn't have drove. I should have like just stayed where I was. And like I just like I found myself. I was driving and but I woke up like I say woke up because I don't remember getting how I got to. And I was only 15 minutes from my crib. And when I came to, I was 45 minutes from my crib. Don't ask me how. Grace of God, I made it home. I was able to get home. But hot damn, that's one of them. So I was like, nah, I'm never gonna do that shit again. It happened again. But I definitely more aware, like not doing shit like that no more, because that shit is dangerous now, not only for myself but for other people. So definitely make sure I didn't do that shit again. But yeah, that was definitely one drunken mistake. But that damn peeing on yourself, people, girl.
I mean, you gotta feel if you have fucked up.
I had to relieve myself, and it was dark. There was nobody outside though.
Fuck them.
So I got away with it.
Like, listen. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Fuck them. You did what you did because you did it.
Because when you
explain yourself, young lady.
No, when you done drank so much, right? And some shit be funny. So I fell, and when I fell, as I'm falling, I'm laughing at myself. I couldn't hold it in. So I was like, oh shit! I think I just think of myself. I was like, fuck it! I might as well pull my pants down and keep going.
Hey, so you pulled it. So after you peed on yourself, you pulled the pants down and proceeded.
I pulled them down and proceeded because at that point I'm outside. It's dark. It's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
She proceeded.
There's nobody outside.
Lemonade ices. It's muffled.
Listen, I got to the crib, rang the doorbell, like let me in. It was like, what happened?
Ever had a drunken one night stand, or like a regret from being drunk as far as like dealing with somebody?
I mean, it wasn't a regret. It was wonderful. There's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was not a regret.
All right, so that's not so that wasn't a mistake. Now let me ask
there was a mistake one time.
If he wasn't drunk, would you have still done it?
With that person, hell yeah, I would have.
So you just
no ifs, ands, or buts.
So you just had your liquid courage then.
I sure did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because he wasn't in my league. But the thing was, he wasn't in my league though. We wasn't at the same level. Like And then like he was more like on the high, and I was still in the low. I wasn't in a good position to be with that person, but he didn't care. So it was all like, we both got out of bad relationships and just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And the way he got my number,
Chopper style.
my friend
style.
traded my number for a blunt. This is when people used to smoke blunts. That's how she did me.
Yo.
But I already peeped dude before he peeped me, and she went to him and was all like, you got a blunt? And he was all like, yeah, because she was talking to his man, and I'm just there because I done went through a bad breakup.
So
you know what I mean?
So she sold you out for a blunt. She said, yo, I'll give you her number for a blunt.
She could have. He said, the only way I can give you the only way. No, he said the only way I can give you the blunt is if you give me your girl's number.
Yo, he gave her.
So she gave him that.
He gave her Garcia Vegas. She gave up the number.
He sure did. That's exactly what he gave her. And
yo,
he went to the bathroom. You know how you go to the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom, they got the little attendant?
Huh?
The little bathroom attendants, they be having like the blunts and the cigarettes and stuff. Yeah. They went to the bathroom and got a blunt out there because he didn't smoke because of his profession.
Hold on, so you're saying he got the blunt from the bathroom man? The dude in the bathroom? If that guy traded to get your number, you were not on a different level.
Hey, at that point, I thought it was kind of cute because I was there at that time, and I thought it was kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no, person like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do it. I thought it was kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? But he could have came up to me and I would have gave him my number at that time. But I was young.
Fuck that.
I was having fun.
Don't get my number from anywhere else except for except for me.
No, but I gave him. She didn't have to give him my number. I gave it to him. Oh, she was like, girl, he wants your number. Is it okay? I was like, I'll give it to him. Fuck it. And then when I found out what he did, I was like, I'm not telling you what he did, but when I found out what his profession, that's what I said. He was on a different level than what I was on at that time.
Yo, what's up with Instagram, man?
Living.
Talk to me, muffle. Wait a minute.
Yo, Living always joins in complaining.
Take his ass off.
Man. Yo, your shit is wild loud, though, B.
Hold on. Look, they're in the box. Right? You see it in the box.
You want a piece of steak?
What do you need?
Is it 4 people on or 3 people on?
It's 3.
I only see you and Fish on. I don't even see anybody else.
You don't see me? Kurt,
no, I don't see you, man.
Kurt, where you at?
I see you, Living.
Yo, I actually see. This is the first time I see Fish on ugly ass face, bro. I don't see nobody else now.
Come on,
you're
now.
welcome.
Hold up. Don't make me go Pretty Ricky on you.
I can't do it.
Break it down to Monte.
Alan, stop,
yo, Fish on.
Matter of fact, hold up. Let me tell you who you are real quick, fam.
Man, suck my dick. Everybody know why I am. Yo, Alan, salute to the chat, man. Fuck me, yo. Salute to the chat. I see my man Alan on. Yo, chill, son. Like, hold on. Salute to the chat. Salute to my man. Oh my God, I can't do it. Salute to the chat.
Salute to these nuts.
God damn, bro. Like, you should literally just tell me to introduce yourself.
Salute to these nuts.
This shit, bro. Yo, are you good? Go ahead and do this shit, nigga. God damn, bro.
Living, you don't want no smoke.
All right, my bad.
Salute to these nuts.
You violate out tonight.
Salute to my man Alan. I see him in the chat. Salute to the chat. Everybody that support the channel. Please salute the channel. Cash App, everything you donate. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the channel. So salute to everybody. Salute to my homegirl Kia. I can't see her, but salute to her. Yo, salute to everybody.
Salute to these nuts.
Alright, I'm not messing with her. Yo, Living oh so handsome. You already know Brooklyn stand up, New York gang, Clinton Hill shit. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? salute to the Crip gang. This nigga throwing up the seeds. I'm not in the gang.
You know
Yo, gang, I don't bang. You know what I'm saying? Gang, I don't bang. But salute to all my gang niggas that support the cause and everything like that. Yes, I did have a couple of drinks, so I'm on fire.
Always.
Always want something.
Yo, Alan, what up, my G? Tell the people you are, man.
Punching.
What's up, my guy? I can't see him.
Man.
I can see Alan. You must got a sample.
One and only, yours truly, Alan. I come on here, I keep it real. That's all I can do. So, I don't know. I like to say follow me, but you ain't got to follow me. You ain't going to be seeing nothing but a bunch of real shit that every once in a while I post on Instagram. But, you know, you need some work on your house, follow me, I got you.
There you go, son. Tell them about your page, know what I mean?
All for them construction services. Follow me on Facebook. I do it all.
All
All the home
Yo, follow my man Alan. Stop playing with me.
Anne Arundel County area. I like to stick in Anne Arundel County. But follow me, like the page. All for them construction services. Bathrooms, decks. You name it, I do it.
Salute to my brother right there, bro. That's my brother, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Salute to Alan. All right, so look, y'all. Alan, we'll let you go first. Because this nigga...
All right. So the topic was, originally you were talking about like a drunken night or...
Yeah, drunken mistakes. Tell me, like, what are some of your drunken mistakes? Or just like drunken tirades that, you know, that's like, damn, how'd I do that?
I feel like, honestly, some of my drunken tirades, I'm not allowed to repeat to anyone. And if I did repeat them to certain people, they weren't supposed to repeat them to no one either. So, because that's like, what do you want to call it? Like, I mean, honestly, one of my drunken tirades, I was on the phone with UNO last night on the phone.
No. We ain't doing that.
Tell me. Oh, I want to know.
But no, we don't know about it.
Yo, my man Alan, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that tonight, bro. We are not doing that tonight.
Hold up, Miss Key. Hold up. Yo.
Alan. Nobody wants to know. Just tell her.
I tried to fix a light bulb that was broken. I electrocuted myself, and
shit.
Yeah, that's much what happened.
Let me tell you something in the chat, though. Hold on. You see this light right here? Guess who put this up? Guess who put this up, though?
5 hours later.
Was he drunk when he did
My man Alan. My man Alan put this up right here. He been doing work. No diddy for years, bro. He put this up for me. Man, come on. Salute to my man business, man. Like, stop playing, bro. You see my man work right here. If it wasn't for Alan, you wouldn't be able to see this handsome ass face. That's all I'm gonna say. But
let me kick Alan off.
My man did this right here.
So conceited. Hey, all jokes aside, get back on topic. Like, we've all had drunken nights. We've all made mistakes. We've all got drunk and made dumb mistakes. Like, I don't know. Let me think about one. I made many. Who hasn't made a drunken mistake?
Miss Jana.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you a drunken mistake that I made.
Right.
One night, me and Handsome, we went out to a bar, and then we went to the bar, and we both was like, trying to go see some titties tonight. And we were in Glen Burnie. So I'm like, all right, there's a titty bar right up the street. So we went up to the gentleman's club. We went up to the gentleman's club up the street, and Handsome was like, this is trash. Like, we're going across town. Like, it's gonna be like a 30-minute ride. Let's ride. And I was like, all right, let's go. So me and him, we got there in like 15 minutes.
There was racing,
right? So we got there in 15 minutes, and we had a blast. Well, on the way home, when he was supposed to go left, I called him on the phone. Oh, like, he's on the wrong section. I get home.
Wait.
Police
You sound like you underwater, bro.
It's mad noise.
You sound like you underwater, bro.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you good.
There you go. It's better now.
All right, my bad. All right, so I'm on the phone with him, and I got pulled over by the police.
Ooh.
And I was on the phone with him, and I was like, "Oh," I said, "I got to get off the phone. I'm going to jail." You remember that night?
Kerry?
My fault. I didn't put myself in mute, but let me take over that night. I went the wrong direction on 95, bro.
Yeah, yo, he's talking about his drunk.
So,
hey, man, you tell us about, was you drunk too?
No, he's entire nigga. We was twisted. So I called him, and he was pulled over at the cops. And he warned me, don't go that way. But he got pulled over. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna mute my shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got pulled over. And then the cop came up to the car, and I rolled the back window down, not the window that I was supposed to. It turned out to be a good night, but it wasn't a good night at that point in time.
Yo, y'all
I had like a rookie cop.
It's so funny when it came to that shit.
Yo, I can't do this.
Yo,
go ahead, Jay. I want to go next. Go ahead.
So it's me and my man Tommy. Rest in peace. Know what I mean, fam? And we out like we I forgot we coming back from. We coming back from like some event we was doing or whatever, or we just went to, and we driving. My man Tommy drunk as hell, right? He's twisted, and me, I'm in the passenger seat. I'm fucked up, right? And so basically, I had a beer, like I'm trying to sober up from the beer, so like, but I had the cup of liquor, like, and I tucked this shit down. We had got pulled over. So they're like, so like the cop, like, so he's flashing the light in our face and shit like that. And he's like, yo, y'all been drinking? And we looking at each other like, and we look at the cop, we like, can't say no words. We just like shaking our heads, no. And he's like, why y'all shaking your heads like that? We like, I mean, like we wasn't talking because like you would have smelt this shit on us, right? And he was like, yo, one of y'all better say, like he's to the scene like, yo, y'all better say something like know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, I ain't say nothing, but like I turned away. He was like, I'm gonna be right back. He's like, oh, but he was still standing there. So I picked my beer up and was like, and he was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I said, oh shit. I was like, damn, son. So he was like, nah, I need y'all to get out the car. I was like, shit. So I took another gulp of my shit and I tossed it. And I should have kept it, but tossed it. But I was like, damn. So he made us walk this like blow the breathalyzer shit. And we both didn't like pause, blowing the breathalyzer shit. But it was like, it was a wild night. But that was some drunken shit that I did, man. That shit was a fucked up moment, man. My bad, Tommy. But like we got hemmed up. But the dude really just sent us home. Like, I mean, he didn't like violate us and shit. Thank God. At least I don't remember if he did. I can't remember. But we went home. So it was bad. So
bro, that night, that cop ended up following me home. There was like 4 other cops that showed up, and I was like, I'm going to jail. I called my kid's mother. I'm like, look, I'm not at the bar anymore. I'm going to jail. The cop came back up and was like, listen, tonight's your lucky night. Because I was a block away from my house at that point in time, literally a block away from my house. He was like, I'm following you to your house. If I see this car out anymore tonight, I'm going to jail. And then he pulled me over for a tag light being out. But at the time, I had my Malibu all tinted out with rims on it, the whole 9 yards. And I got back to the house. I backed up in the driveway, and I looked at and he did follow me home. I got out the fucking car, and I went back to the back of my car, and I'm like, there ain't no fucking lights out in this goddamn car. He just pulled me over because he thought he was going to find something.
Is there age? Yeah. Is there an age limit on drunken mistakes?
Wait a minute. Oh my God. My fault.
I think for me, my situation, I think he went back and ran my record and didn't see a fucking thing and was like, so I really want to hand this dude up right now. I was probably 22 at the time, and this is probably like, this is a long time ago now. This is probably like, I don't know, 12 years. I don't know. 12 years ago. It was a long time ago.
Yo, son. I'm going to say this, I'm going to get off. I can't see none of y'all niggas, but I'm going to tell you, I only see Jay, right? Yo, this water right here, lit, right? Man, so let me, hold on.
You know what's fucked up is that with the way Instagram works, bro. The only thing I see is handsome right now. I don't see Jay at all. Yo, I see Jay. I don't see you. I think Miss Kia's on. I don't see nobody, bro. I don't hear Miss Kia. I know Miss Kia is there. But
I'm here.
Yo, remember I told you, get these water bottles, man. Stop playing, son.
I ain't doing none of that. I'm over here cutting my pink pineapple. Shut up.
All right, so
Miss Kia over there plucking toe jam from her fucking toe knuckles.
I'm cutting my damn pineapple.
Yo, Alan, you see me, right? The water is good. So check this out. Let me say this before I get off here, bro.
Pause.
Alan mentioned two things. I'm gonna reference two things. I'm getting the fuck off. So wait, what? Damn, Miss Kia, you coming at me like you about to come at me on some real shit. Like, hold on, wait. I don't want to make you mad though.
I am not mad.
I don't make you mad. Let's do it. So I'm gonna say this. The one thing Alan was talking about, we was together, right? And the one thing that I got out of that whole story that Alan was talking about, we still held each other down, bro. You feel me? As brothers, we hold each other down. You feel me?
Man,
so anything.
Shit, man. It's about drunken mistakes, man.
Oh my God, I can't do it.
I'm pulling the
how you want to interrupt me, but you won't want me to interrupt nobody else, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
You're supposed to be talking about some drunken shit. You don't want to do it. Now you want to be positive.
Nigga, I was trying to get into the topic, but you interrupted me, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What was your drunken night then?
So check this out. I can't say too much. Jay, I'm sorry. He knows about. No, he knows my most craziest moment, and I told him in confidence. So I'm gonna go the second route.
Oh yeah, we're not going that route.
There's one the most positive situation that I can think of that's negative. Hold on. I'm just saying like
just some drunken shit like it's like damn, why the fuck I do that?
No. I have a lot of situations I can talk about, but I'm gonna just keep this as Instagram friendly as I can, right?
PG-13.
So we found out that Miss Kia got us banned that night. So, but go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
See, goddamn, Miss Kia, yo, what the fuck is up with you tonight? Saying you wilding out a little bit, yo. What's up with you?
I got time on my hands today. I've been minding my business all day.
Nah, it sounds like you tight for real, nigga.
I'm not.
Wait, let me finish. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on 1 second,
I didn't even start drinking yet. The Jack Daniels ain't even been cracked open yet.
Yo, you call me a fucking bitch. Like, I know you twisted.
No, I didn't.
She ain't been drinking?
I ain't drink nothing.
I ain't drinking, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, that's that Maryland shit.
Said she ain't been drinking. We only want drunk people
bro,
right now. Now I'm playing Miss Kim.
I know she's chilling right now. Because there's no other woman or man that can call me a bitch in person. I'm just saying. But I love you, Dev. Hold on, wait. Let me get my shit off.
There she go.
Let me get my shit off.
She had it off the camera.
I can't see her anyway. It don't matter, son.
We saw the hair rollers in the bonnet.
No.
We saw it.
No, shut up.
Back,
my hair.
Yo, I can't get my shit off, bro. Wait.
It was wash day. Get your shit off.
Can I get my topic off? God damn, bro. Like, okay.
Oh, your topic. Ooh,
God damn, son.
Let her go. Stop cutting her off. Good.
I'm gonna wait till y'all niggas finish, bro. They finished. Go ahead. So, the most pausery topic I can say, other than what Alan said, because me and Alan, niggas don't know, my man Alan is the truth, but, you know, I got his back, he got my back, right? And I'm going to say this. The most pausery is the strip club, bro.
Pausery?
And...
Or drunken?
No. Alan know what I'm talking. I can't see him, but he know what I'm talking about. But I got a crazy story. Yo, son, when we go out, you know what I'm saying? And we always move accordingly. And Alan got my back, I got his back, right? Bro, when we go out, the pausery of the pausery sometime, bro. How can I put this? No, my birthday. Damn, I gotta think about what I say because there's too many situations. I'm like, oh shit.
Drunken moments.
What's the topic again?
We're talking about drunken moments. You know what? Let's do this.
Derek said drunken moments.
But you drunk right now, so you probably can't talk about a drunk moment when you're drunk because you're gonna think that's just.
Yo, no, I'm not drunk. Don't get it twisted. Nah, we ain't doing that. This is the longest story ever.
Yeah.
All right, wait. I'm gonna say the most twisted moments in my life. I did go out somewhere and I did like help a person out. This is positive. I did help a person out though. And I was like, I gave him all the money in my pocket because I don't carry cash like that. So I remember I was like, yo, I only got like $7 on me. You know what I'm saying? I gave him all the money I had in my wallet. I gave it to him. I said, yo, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, he used it the right way. You know what I mean? But I can't talk about, you got this topic right now that's I can't talk about. Like, it's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, so fast.
We ain't doing that, son.
It's all good. So like, so who's next up?
Who's next up? Yeah, who's next up? Oh, what's the next topic?
What the fuck is that? Oh,
yeah, you go to the next topic, bro.
We gotta move it off from that one. Drunken moments, though, man. Y'all motherfuckers like I ain't got some real drunk moments, man. Just some real dumb shit.
Yo,
man,
hold on, wait, 1 second, fish on. Wait. I'm gonna jump off. Wait.
Fucking car. They try to open that shit. They realize that shit.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna jump out. I want you to add me back in. Hold on. I'm gonna jump out. Add me back in because I can only see you. So I'm gonna jump out and add me back in. Okay.
It'll be the same, but go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna jump out real quick.
Try to get these charges. Nah, all right. I walked up to the wrong car, tried to open the motherfucking door. Dude rolled the window down like, can I help you? I was like, oh shit.
My bad.
Yo, I was like, yo, son. I was like, yo, my bad, son. Like, I mean, it was wicked. It was wild, son. It was a lot of shit. I done had some wild shit though, man. But on the real, we gonna move on. Thank y'all for tuning in the hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call that info. Hold up, Miss Kid. You there? She said, I'm doing that when I'm sober. Wrong car. Too many black Escalades in Nebraska. Y'all got cars in Nebraska?
This motherfucker.
You know what? I'm done. He said you drive a snowplow in Nebraska.
No, they drive those in Pittsburgh. Okay?
No, we don't.
Nebraska,
Nope.
They clearly drive horse and cattle. Okay?
You know what?
But in
Nebraska, you gotta drive an
Pittsburgh,
Escalade.
y'all drive what's them shits called? Like them damn steel mill shits with the damn, you throw the damn metal in there, and that's how the fuel is. And snow.
Bro, there ain't shit in Pittsburgh, but tractor trailers and a couple like little rivers that go on, like some shitty old bridges that's about to fall down.
Nope.
And everything is black and yellow.
Bro, Philly's the same way though.
I fuck with Philly.
We have stuff here.
Oxen covered wagons. Hey, that means I got the best oxtails. I need to take a trip to Nebraska.
We got horses
Just
and
make
carriages
sure
and
Lawrenceville
stuff.
is still locked up when I get there. But so look, thank y'all for tuning in the hashtag Factory, the one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment in the finest of fuckery. So look, let's move on to this one. Matter of fact, Alan, I'm gonna let you choose the next topic. So I got are the 5 love languages true love?
Oh shit.
We got, is there still value in marriage, and the difference between standards and preferences?
Yo, I saw all 4 of you guys and it just canceled everything out, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Value in marriage.
Is there still value in marriage? Let's rock with it.
Hey, Rajon.
I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna leave. Go ahead, Alan. Go do your thing.
Shut up, Livin. I'm talking.
Wait a minute.
Shut up.
Wait a minute.
Shut it up.
Before you go, matter of fact, Alan's gonna set it off.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, Alan.
Is there still value in marriage?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we already did the standards versus the preferences a while ago.
Honestly, I think it depends on the person. It depends on the relationship. I think that certain people still have values. Certain people still carry values from the way they were raised. But other people have lost them values, and I think no, I don't think there is values in marriage anymore. I think now it's so easy, and it's so easy now to just move on instead of like dealing with it than dealing with the problem. Because back in the day, I mean, I don't know, back in the day, like my grandparents now have been together for like 35 years, 40 years. They dealt with some serious shit back in the day. Like, and I feel like I'm not the only one that can relate to that. Like, there's a lot of old school family members and old school values that they're still doing it. Nowadays, it's like easy to move on. It's easy to say to throw in the towel and move on. And so, no, I don't think there's values in marriage anymore. Okay. I think the values of marriage that certain people grew up with are long gone now. Now I feel like marriage is just nothing but a piece of paper. It's like, oh, it's a wedding day. It's having a big fancy wedding and having a bunch of people you don't give a shit about, that you don't even talk to, show up at your wedding and drink all your beer and have fun and get drunk on your dime and get a free plate and then say congratulations and then they leave and then you don't see them for fucking 5 years.
So let me ask you this, Alan, because
Wait.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it around to you. So
go ahead. I can't wait to talk. Go ahead.
So or what you just said, right? Like, do you feel as though people want to be married, or do people want to just be a wife or want to just be a husband? So Rico, what up?
I think it depends on the person themselves, whether or not they want to be. I think some people just want the title of I'm a wife or I'm a husband, or I think, and vice versa. I feel like some men want to say that's my wife, and some women want to say that's my husband. But then I also feel like some people just want to be married. They want to be married. They want to have that get married day or whatever you want to call it. They want to have a wedding, like, because that's what they dreamt about since they was little kids.
Okay, so what's
the
difference between like wanting to be married and just wanting to be a husband or wanting to be a wife?
Oh, I can answer that, but hey, go ahead.
When you want to be married,
I'm gonna bring all those same questions to you too.
To me, what my opinion is on this situation is that when you want to be married to someone and you want to marry them, that means that you're willing to deal with the fight. You're willing to deal with the arguments. You want to spend the rest of your life with them. You're going to die with them. Like when you're in, what is it, sickness and health, right? So when you're dying, that person, that person's going to, that person's going to take care of you.
Factual.
When that person is in sickness and dying or whatever, you're gonna take care of that person. No matter what they're going through, you're gonna take care of them, and you're gonna be with them until you croak. And the difference is that some people now, they just want the title because they want to post it on social media. That's the fucking death of the fucking world anymore. Like, it makes a lot of people a lot of money, but it's also the death of relationships and morals and traits that people had back in the day. Like, now everybody just wants it as a title. They just want to say that I'm married so they can post pictures on the internet, and then it makes them feel good about themselves because they get a bunch of likes and a bunch of follows or whatever it is. Like, that's not what, in my opinion, that's not what marriage is about. When you marry someone and you say that I do, and you say till death do we part, then that's what that means. Like, you're going to take care of them in sickness and health. You're going to be there for them. And that's the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, regardless if they're deathly ill or doing amazing. You're still there.
Hey, yo.
That's my opinion.
Miss Kia,
I don't know. I don't know if I'm on that or not. What do you think, Miss Kia? Am I on point or what?
Yo.
Give me 2.5 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you
Are you breaking out the Jack Daniels?
Where's your drink at, Miss Kia? Ouija, what up? Miss Kia, where you drink
She's
at?
making a drink.
She gonna have to join the camera one day. Yo, Living. When I join Miss Kia,
I'm about to be out. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, hold on 1 minute, man. Let her answer. Then you can answer the question.
Living, why do you have to break out the black beater, bro?
All right, I'm back.
Listen,
Let me tell you something about marriage, nigga. You got the right dude.
Hold up. Let Miss Kid go first. You gotta go after her.
No, let me go first.
Bro, I'm about to say, go ahead.
He's the only one on here still.
No, go ahead. I'm about to be out, nigga. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm about to roll out. If y'all niggas doing your thing.
Don't have me fucking fight you, brother. Get answer the goddamn question.
Miss Kid, I can't see. You think I'm scared?
Okay.
Miss Kid, answer the question real quick. So
I love you. I ain't scared of you.
Huh?
I love you, bro. You gotta be my sis.
I love how my brother had to pull out the black beater, bro.
I know, right?
Nigga, I'm about to.
He had the black beater.
Listen,
he got his usher going on.
Answer the question, man.
What was the question?
Yo, you know what the damn question
I know the question. Wait, can we? I don't know. Let's stop for a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Nigga, is there still value in marriage?
Okay. Can I talk? Oh no, my fault. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, not my fault. My fault. Do you think?
It depends on the person. It depends on the person because not everybody is fit to be a husband, even though they want to get married, and not every woman is fit to be a wife. And they don't. Some of them don't have no qualities. And as he said, a lot of people want the marriage. They want the ring. They want the reception and all other shit, and they forget to focus on what they're doing that day. Like your marriage is not one big party. You don't really need to have all the people. You can go to the beach, go to the Justice of Peace, and then be like, hey, we're just having a family dinner and do all of that. Why spend all that money on a wedding if you're going to go and get divorced a year later? Because you wasn't prepared. People lose the value because of the foundation that is built on. Some people build their foundation on the wrong things. For me, I never been married. The reason why is because my foundation in marriage has to be right. Because I don't believe in divorce and I don't believe in separation. I damn sure don't believe in polygamy.
Where the hell is all of that noise coming from?
That's living.
Gotta be.
He over there listening to Michael Jackson.
Hey, you gotta hit mute, fam.
Yo, I'm waiting for my turn, bro. Go ahead.
Hit mute.
Some people do lose the value of it, and they lose sight of what of what marriage is and what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a union of two people, saying their vows in front of God. You don't really need to have a big wedding. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. But not everybody has that same mentality. For me, I'm cool with just going on the beach, having my parents, his parents, the preacher, best friends, kids. That's it. All them other people, what the fuck you need to be there for? You'll see it on Facebook. You'll see it on Instagram. I got married. Say congratulations. You want to cash at me? Go ahead. Feel free to do that. But I'm not spending no $50,000 on no cake, on no dress. None of that. I'm not doing that.
Right,
it's redundant.
So do you think, so like I asked Alan, do you think that that people want to be married, or do you think that people just want to be a husband or a wife?
They like the idea of marriage, but don't know how to be a husband or wife. Because if you knew how to be a husband or wife, you would, when things got bad, as a wife, you're supposed to serve. As a husband, you're supposed to serve. It's not 50-50, but it's 100% both ends. Whatever he lacks, or if he's tired, no matter what, I might be tired, but let me take something off your plate. Oh, wifey worked today. She's tired. Let me take something off of her plate today. How can I assist you? How can I add to make your stress levels go down? Some people don't know how to do that. They always think of I. When you're married, you trade them I's for we. We are a team. That's how it's supposed to work. That's why some people don't know what marriage is about.
Let me get you a bomb.
Because people...
That's just a bomb. I was waiting. I didn't want to cut Miss P off, but that was a bomb.
It was definitely a bomb.
And then you have these marriages like, some of our grandparents. My grandparents are gone. So
look at this thing.
There's older people trying to look like Usher and shit. You make me want to leave. new relationship with you. Come on, do the hat flip.
Everybody see Living Down and looking like, why the fuck Tyrese ain't singing right now?
Yo, y'all niggas is killing me, bro. Can I talk? Yo,
no, you killing yourself. You down there like, yo, ooh, oh.
He got the towel and shit. He about to throw the towel in that. Throw the towel.
She says looking like
okay
right now.
All right, go ahead, Living.
I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. You see this right here? I got rings. You see this right here? What's most important? You see this ring?
Oh, no.
Let me tell you how important this ring is, bro. No. That's only married nigga on right now.
You breaking up big time, bro.
You hear me? Come on. I'm gonna take this to fuck this shit.
Nah, it was you started getting into like Atari mode.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, as the only married nigga on this group, you see this ring, nigga. Fijon, Alan know me personally as the only married nigga on this platform. Everything y'all saying, it sounds good until you go through it. How many people on this live and in the chat has ever been married? I've been married for fucking 13 years and with my wife for 18 years.
You know what?
Right? Everything I'm saying is cap. I'm telling you why.
Everything anybody I want to say is cap. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
What I'm saying to you is every person don't think of marriage as a title. If you say, I just want to be married, I just want to know, it's not that. My wife know me since I was broke. And my part of my voice that I'm sick right now. She know me for years, bro. And I held it down, she held it down. It ain't about who's broke, it's who can hold it down. And as a man, we hold things down, and I ain't gonna make. I mean, on some real shit, my man Alan holds his shit down. My man Fisher holds it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about what the man can do. It's about the partnership. If I want to get my thoughts together, it's about the partnership. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you like this. If y'all all in the chat and everything, it's about a title. No, it's not. Because I've been doing things, we've been doing things. Bro, it's a title. It's not. It's about what you bring to the table from the very beginning before we even. Yo, I proposed to my wife 5.5 years. And I got with my wife in a sense of marriage. You know what I'm saying? I sat there and upgraded her ring.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Oh, y'all.
Can y'all hear me? Yo, a lot of buffering going on here.
No value in marriage.
The answer is not value. If you value marriage, then you shouldn't be pushing. It's not a value. I don't need my wife. She don't need me. What's the value? Bro, I can sit there and do whatever I want right now. And I don't need no permission. You know what I'm saying? There's no value. What do you mean the value? The value, you're looking for the value, son. What are you talking about?
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up.
I'm getting my feelings a little bit because I'm talking as a married man. There's no value. What value are you looking for? If you need value, then you should be married in the fucking first place.
Well, I think like the misconception is some people don't value marriage because even though you have that ring on, some women don't give a fuck.
Nigga, you know how many times a woman will approach me with the ring on?
Some women do not give a fuck.
She's saying the same. That's what she's saying. Like,
some women do not give a fuck. But that's the point. You can have the ring on. You can be with your wife, and they'll still try to talk. Your wife can go to the bathroom, and they like, oh,
Yeah.
Everybody hit me while somebody talking, please.
Wait. I'm gonna say this right now. As a married man, I'm gonna share this. As a married man myself, and I'm gonna be sincere, right? Very sincere, the best as I can. Everybody know me on this live. I'm gonna be sincere as I can. If it wasn't from my wife, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. Right? I did things in the past.
Hey, man,
She
come on.
did things in the past. I'm gonna be honest with you, son. When a woman finds that confidence in a man, as much as you give us hell, as much as we give you hell, it goes both ways. But guess what? We still the men, right? So we have to figure out things. And as a man, I don't know everything. I reach out to Fijon, I reach out to Alan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. But as a real man, it takes a man to know that he doesn't know everything. And it takes a real man to say, listen, I'm married. I got a wife. I'm doing this and da da da. I'm not looking for no value. I'm looking for companionship, which I already have in my marriage, right? Mm-hmm. So if I sit there and be real with you, if you meet a nigga right now who don't say anything I'm saying, you shouldn't be with him. And that's what I'm going to say. I'm dropping my water bottle.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Talk to me.
The value of marriage, see, for that ring is something between you and your wife, right? Nigga. So, like, say you have your friends, your male friends who are single, and some of them are married. If y'all have a men's night out, right? And you get a little drunk and whatever females is like, your friends are supposed to value your marriage. If they see that something is wrong or a shorty or you doing something out of orthodox that's going to hinder your marriage, your friends will pull you to the side like, hey, dog, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. You a married man, like, calm down.
It's hard to get my wife, my women. But what I'm saying is, if me and Vision go out tonight, bro, and this is how you know people are real dudes.
But they value your marriage.
He does. Everybody does. But I'm saying,
let me say something, because I think it's a whole nother topic, and I think it's a great topic.
Both of y'all hit mute, please.
What do you consider a real friend?
Stay on. I feel like stay on while I say what I say. Hit mute.
I'm still trying to get my wedding ring off. Hold on.
Why are you taking that shit off? Go ahead, Alan.
I'm gonna touch on what she just said real quick, because I think it's a whole nother topic. What you consider a real friend, and I feel like a lot of women don't understand that real men recognize real friends. Your real true friend is going to be the one when you're fucking up and you're doing something wrong and you're going to make a mistake or you're doing something wrong. Your real friend is going to be like, you're fucking up. You're doing something wrong. Like you are completely out of pocket. What you're doing, like you're wrong. That's a real friend. Your bullshit homeboys that want to pat your back. They're going to say, oh yeah, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Fuck her. Fuck what you're, yeah, do your thing. Like, but that's how you separate a real friend, and recognize real. Real men know who their real friends are and know who their true friends are, because they're going to call them out on their bullshit.
Right. And your real friend is going to value your marriage enough to where they're going to be like, hey, dog, like, what the fuck you doing? You got a whole wife at home. That's what I'm saying. The other ones who are single and who don't give a fuck about your marriage, those is really not your friends, but they don't value your marriage. And that's the difference between like valuing people's marriage. Like I said, some women don't care if a man has a wedding ring. They're okay with being a side chick. Like, you know that this man is married and he's never going to leave his wife. So why would you put yourself in that predicament? Some people just do not value marriage as the people who are married.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me speak on this real fast. As someone who's been married. And then I'm going to ask a question that wasn't even a topic tonight, but it was going to be a topic. We'll go there. So, is there still value in marriage? See, what I think is being misconstrued here is the word value. And like still value. Concept. Marriage. And I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all because y'all haven't been married that you don't understand what marriage should be. I'm not one of them type. Because before I was married, I understood what marriage should be. He said taxes. Good luck. Good luck with that one. But I hear what Living was saying, but I think he missed the mark as well. On what's being said. Yes, there is value in marriage, and I agree with y'all saying it with the right person. The thing is, when it comes to the value of marriage is what you hold that value to be. If you think that marriage talk again, yeah. Maybe this is why you're not married. Shots fired at you, my bad.
Oh,
Auntie Mateo.
oh, that's Mako. That's
Yeah.
Mako.
Yeah, I know, that's the homie. I just don't know the new name she got.
Hi, Mako.
It's not
Put Mako
Mako,
on.
it's Mato.
Mako.
Meadow.
She gonna get this Mako like her
She
last
wanna
name,
join.
Mako.
But however,
Mako.
hold up. So bottom line is like value in marriage comes from the people who are actually in the marriage. Like you can't say that, oh, I see this person, they seem like this, they seem like that. What people do wrong is they just jump into marriage with anybody because somebody may look good. People jump into marriage because of something that somebody might be doing for them in the moment, or because they need something fulfilled in the moment. The reason why it seems like there's no value in marriage nowadays is because people don't value themselves enough to actually go through the motions and understand how to be married. And that's why so many people getting divorced. I would say that I am actually guilty of that shit. When I got married, I didn't value all the other things that I should have been looking for, and even in myself, as to where sometimes you get married because some people get married because they feel as though they want to be needed. Some people get married because they think that the other person needs them. Some people get married to fulfill prophecy. Some people get married because it looks good, because other people want them to get married. Some people get married because they say, yo, if you don't marry them, somebody else is going to. And then they get afraid of losing the person that they're with. But most, I can't say a lot. Well, I can't say most. But in those instances, they're not thinking about what actual marriage is. With that being said, is there still value in marriage? It is. I didn't listen to agree or disagree with anybody, with anything that y'all said. But one thing that was said is that, yeah, it does depend on the people that are in the marriage. Who are you picking? How are you vetting these people that you're with? You're not going to find value in marriage unless you know the value in yourself. And I ain't talking about false value, because everybody walk around thinking they the shit, but honestly, they're not.
Exactly. Because then at the end of the day, like when you're married, in marriage,
Exhibit
you
A.
have to be in marriage. I'm going to communicate, goddammit.
My bad, I'm fucking with you. But let me finish.
No.
I'll let you rock in a second. So basically, when people walking around thinking that they're their higher self, they're on a higher plane. People walk around thinking that they're the prize. Everything should revolve around them. Me. Actually, Miss Kia said that, and I do love the fact that you said that. People more concerned about themselves and how they would look. If they did get married, how they would look if they didn't get married. What their friends would say or family would say if they was with somebody for 5, 6, 7, 20 years, but still wasn't married. So then they force marriage. A lot of marriages are forced. And a lot of marriage talk didn't happen. Marriages are forced because sometimes people say, we've been together for this amount of time. When are we going to get married? That's a forced marriage, because that person may not even be ready for marriage. They probably don't have marriages. They just figured out we're together this long, and then their friends saying, y'all been together that long. He don't value you, or she don't, because, he don't value you because, how come he hasn't proposed to you? All the wrong reasons to get married. Shut up, bitch. Stay out of my business. I say, shut up, bitch. But people get married for the wrong reasons, so it seems like there is no value. Now, if you fuck around and go find one of these chicks out here asking everybody for a Cash App, asking anybody for money off rip, asking somebody to pay their bills, you're not going to have a value in the marriage. If you're getting married because somebody look good or they got a fatty, there's not going to be any value in that marriage. If you're getting married because somebody fucks you right, sucks you right, or got, know what I mean? You're not going to have any value in that marriage.
Oh, we get married. Fuck that.
So why ain't you married? My bad. But let me drop a bomb for my motherfuckers. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but
Yo,
my bad. You left yourself open for that one. But Nori, what up? Hold up. Let me let her say what she's gonna say first, and then let you rock for Nori.
I forgot what I was about to say.
unfortunately, you cracked open that Jack Daniels, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Not yet. I swear to goodness, I didn't.
Right,
But
think about
what I was about to say.
Right.
You know what I was about to say is, shit. You know what? Go ahead. It will come back to me. Go ahead and just give me 2.5.
Miss Kia. Miss Kia, maybe you should. While he's talking, you should crack open that bottle and just take a little sip.
No,
got that shit cracked open.
No, because it was something Vajon said, and it was about the marriage, the value of marriage. Something that came in my mind, and I can't think. I don't know.
Hit mute. All right, Nori, go ahead. Tell people who you are, fam.
Hey, what's good? I'm MM Travel. Holla at me. I still got some shoes on sale on my site on Instagram. You can follow me there, right on
What
here.
kind of shoes you got, Jordan?
No, not Jordan.
Goddamn intro.
No, it's cool. It's not Jordan. It's Italian custom made shoes, but some of them look a little like Jordan. You know. But
I just want to order something, and they be some bootleg Jordans, and that that there ain't no basketball or like a soccer ball or something,
Oh nah, check my site out. I got some pictures up still. Check it out.
I got you. I'll check it out.
No doubt.
All right, so is there still value in marriage?
Man, I don't even want to talk about marriage. Like, stop. Like, I mean, of course, there's a value in marriage. Like, I come from a household where there was a value in marriage. My grandparents had values in marriage, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without them being married. Okay. So I'm always going to value marriage. Now, do I think it's a lot of value? Maybe, maybe not. Like, I'm still up in the air about it. From a lot of experiences I've had in my life, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff I've seen my friends go through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I sit back, I observe, but I've seen like it work well, and I've seen people do well with it, and I've seen it like kind of like throw people off of what they were supposed to be doing and throw them off of the money they should have been making or where they should be in life right now. Yep. Like, like I ran into dudes like selling cars. I ran into dudes working Metro, making $140,000. Like, got to get a Pinto because the divorce hit them. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. So it's like it's all about the partnership. It's all about the partnership.
He's riding around in Cold Whip, the Pacer.
Man, like, yo. You know what I mean? You gotta get that 2003 Jeep Liberty money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, ouch. Yeah, but marriage and partnerships, it could all blow up in your face. It could be great. It just depends on the person, and sometimes you rolling the dice, and sometimes you making an informed decision. You know what I mean? Everybody is different. But like I don't want to look down on marriage because that's something that's brought me here. Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? That's a bomb. That's a bomb, bro. That's a bomb.
Like but yeah, like I look at people like just a person. Like, I was going to tell you my story about it kind of goes into like relationships a little bit, but like way back in the day, one of my girlfriends, like, she's living in like Cash Springs, you know what I'm saying? And this was some drunk shit, man. So I went to Harley Riders Club back in the day. It's a strip club out in like Cash Springs area. So I was hanging out with her. Then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go up in the club. Yeah, so I left her, and then I went up in the club, man. So it was like my second time going, and they was like, yo, you could bring a bottle in. So I took a whole fifth of that motherfucker. Man, I was drunk as shit. You know, I had to call my girlfriend to come and pick me up from the club, yo.
Was she
I had to get this. Yo, I was so drunk, the strippers had to like get my phone and like call her and like, yo, you need to get your boyfriend. Like, yo, she came in the club, got me, didn't fucking cuss me out, didn't slap me, like just was pleasant. The strippers were all like, man, she's cool as shit. You need to keep her. You know what I mean? But that's all about, you know, the type of person you're with at the time. Mm-hmm. Like other people, I would have never fucking called them. I would have gone in the ambulance before I called them. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't believe in policing other people's marriages unless there's some type of harm involved. I'm not sure if it's not about policing other people's marriages. I'm talking about, to you, is there still value? Like, you know what I mean? Like
like you said earlier, it depends on the people, because like you have some humble people who value their marriage to a point to where nothing can break their bond. They've been best friends before they got married. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what people lose sight of when it comes to the value of marriage. People are so quick to just jump into marriage and not get to know their partner. So when shit gets hard, they want to, I'm separated from my wife. I'm separated from my husband. No, that's not how marriage works. When shit gets hard, you're supposed to have each other's back no matter what. That's the reason why you took some vows. That's why young people who are getting married at 18, 19, you ain't even lived life yet. Why do you want to get married so quick?
And they haven't had them issues. Exactly. They haven't had them issues either. They don't have them fights yet.
You don't know how it feels to lose a job. You know, men, y'all have a lot of mental things, and I'm not like saying it in a bad way, but men, when y'all step out the door, y'all have more than enough to bear when y'all leave the house. So to come back home and have to deal with that shit, a woman should be your peace of mind. A man should be the woman's peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you don't know how to do that before you get married, you don't need to be married, because you don't even know the value of marriage. And some people just don't.
What it is?
Like you said, some people just want the ring and the wedding, but they don't know how to be a husband or a wife. They don't know how to communicate.
That's essentially what I said, right? So let me say this, Ms. Kia, because I'm going to touch on what you just said. And I agree with you 100%. But I'm going to touch on what my man just said a little bit ago, is that he's seen so many different relationships, different friends, like they go through it. And like he's seen some be successful, some not be successful, so on and so forth. But what in his mind is, the values of marriage in his mind is what he witnessed as a child in his grandparents. Mm-hmm. And that's the same with me. I witnessed my grandparents that are still together to this day. And I witnessed I watch what they do to this day. Yeah. That's what I want in marriage. Like that's what they hold values. Like those are when I think of values in marriage, that's what I think about. I think about my grandfather taking care of my grandmother. I think about my grandmother taking care of my grandfather.
Where the guy, I was reading this article where this guy, his wife was on his deathbed, and every day he would come and read her a book before she died. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that they would do. He would come and bring her fresh flowers every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people don't get a chance, depending on their family values, they don't get a chance to see that. They may not have been shown that. And like you said, we probably seen people 65 years in marriage. We don't know the shit that they went through, but guess what? They're still married 65 years later.
Let me say this, Ms. Kia. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this, and I'm going to let y'all talk. What I think is that the generations that we grew up in and what we witnessed as kids and our grandparents, them generations they're going away. Mm-hmm. The new shit that's coming in and the new kids are growing up, they witness nothing but divorce after divorce after divorce. So they think that shit's okay. That's what they're witnessing now. Right. So they think that it's okay. Like, they're going and getting married, and They're getting married before they even had like a real fight or real argument.
I would say
Like
this.
you can't marry someone if you haven't had a fight or argument with them, because then when you do have an argument, then the first thing you do is like, okay, we're getting divorced and we're splitting up.
Right, okay, fuck you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
you ate the last piece of chicken, and fuck you. I'm getting a divorce.
Hold on. So I'll say this. Honestly, it ain't about. Everybody likes to use excuses. Oh, I grew up seeing this. I grew up seeing successful marriages. I grew up seeing failed marriages. So that's that. End of the day, all this is an excuse. I grew up seeing failed marriages, and I still know what it takes to make a marriage work. So people say, "So why didn't your marriage work?" Well, motherfucker, because it takes two people to want a marriage to work. Don't ask me a stupid fucking question like that. People, I hate when people I hate when people do shit like that. Now I mean, like try to discredit that.
that's fact.
And then it's like, yo, so
That's a fucking bomb, bro. That's a fucking bomb right there. It takes fucking two.
Even off of that, it's not about what you've seen growing up. Everyone, people like I've seen nothing but like my father was a deadbeat father. That don't mean I'm gonna be a deadbeat father because that's what I've witnessed and that's what I'm used to in my life. No, you have a choice in your mind to say, you know what, I want better. I'm gonna do better.
Right.
So I don't go by all these excuses that people come up with and built-in things, because you can say it's conditioned in them, but then you can also say, nigga, so then why didn't you end up like them then? Just like them.
Right.
If something is so conditioned in you, why don't you end up just like them? You make decisions in your life that takes you down the path. Some things you wanted to fucking do yourself. So when someone is growing up and all they do is treat their partner bad, and then everybody when they treat them bad, because that's what they feel like doing.
Right.
I'm not here. Oh, I didn't know. I realized I was doing that. You know when somebody is telling you, like, listen, you're not treating me right. You know when somebody is telling you, like, listen, I don't like this. Because then you can't say, well, I wasn't taught that, so that's all I know.
Right.
Because the second somebody does something wrong to you, you know when that shit feels fucked up or not to you. So, like, miss me with all that shit. So, I mean,
hey, Vajon,
let me make a point real quick.
Hold on. So hold up. So, and on to that. So, when it comes to the value in the marriage, it always comes down to the people who are willing to do. Like, when I got married, 1 week into my marriage, we had a disagreement, an argument. And then, you know, she's telling her friends about the argument and why did I get married? It's like, damn. You know, then the friends are, well, you should be out. You should just come out here. You should come out. So back to what Ms. Kia said earlier, the friends outside telling somebody, oh, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. But at the same time, that person automatically ready to leave. So many people are willing to leave because they're not willing to do what it takes. Everything comes down, everything about marriage is about what are you willing to do? Are you willing to make that shit work? Are you willing? Like, people are not, it ain't because, like, Alan said that our generation, we're actually generations older than Alan. But I haven't witnessed successful marriages like that in my lifetime.
Right. Yo, and you know what it is?
On that real quick. Our generation, my generation, I was in the 7th grade of senior week. So I ain't got a friend my age.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't nobody my age I'll fuck with. So when I say our generation, I'm like an old soul.
No, I get what you're saying, but it still doesn't matter. Your generation is still your generation. My generation, like, but I'm gonna tell you is, even my generation still hasn't witnessed successful marriages. Keep in mind, my generation was a time when fucking welfare hit.
Oh, so you was born in 1965.
Welfare didn't hit in 1965.
Yo, when you in this area, first of all, in this area, being in a relationship, period, yo, you are never the best option. And once people start realizing that shit, they'll take that shit and see it for what it really is. You're never you're never the best option in this area. It's always someone that's going to swoop in and say, and they doing it better than you. They got a better job than you. They got a nicer car. They got a bigger house. They got a better situation. So, like, if you get too far away from love and companionship, and that shit ain't strong enough, it's not going to last in this area. And even if you do have that, if you fuck up a little bit and that work husband is on it, talking that shit, man.
No. No, wait, can I, no, wait.
Conversation,
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
So, you're married I've never been married, but if I was married and I had this conversation with my dude, we was talking about value of marriage. You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation about marriage, like 2 weeks ago, but, shut up. People don't. When you're married, you're not supposed to have a work husband or a work wife. I don't give a fuck what it is, because at that point, you are always you're just doing too fucking much. Okay, if you're going to be married and you want to stay married, you won't do shit to jeopardize your marriage. We all know right from wrong. We know what we should be doing and what our husband's going to tolerate and what he ain't going to tolerate. What he ain't going to tolerate is another man being up in your face. Okay. As a woman, I know this for a fact. I've been in a long-term relationship and I know what's right and what's wrong. So at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through in your marriage, your friends ain't supposed to know nothing that's going on in your marriage, especially you, not your single friends. If it ain't a married woman and she can't give you no advice on how to deal with something, the only person you should be communicating with is your husband. The same shit you discussing with your girlfriends, you shouldn't be saying shit to them. You should be discussing it and communicating with your husband. That's where marriages fail at. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to fight for your marriage, no matter who fucks up in the marriage, if you're not willing to fight, then you lost the value. You don't have a strong enough foundation.
I'm feeling your points, but then at the same time, it's like
enough foundation to keep the marriage together, because they will not allow nothing or no one to break that marriage or their vows.
But now, Ms. Kia, let me ask you this: you're a single woman, right? So, can one of your best homegirls? You're not a single. You're taken.
Mm-hmm.
You're spoken for. Okay.
Yes, I am.
So, I felt like by our conversations on live that you wasn't spoken for, so I apologize. But
that's okay.
I was gonna ask, like, if one of your girls that was married came to you for advice and you was not spoken for, is that right of her to come to you and ask you for advice in her situation?
I mean, if she's
or is that wrong?
Yes. So like, how I would go about that, because I do have friends who are married and they do tell me things, but I have to tell her, like, hey, I can only give you my point of view from the outside looking in, but I can't tell you how to communicate with your husband. You need to sit down and talk to your husband. I value your marriage and I value our friendship, but at the same time, you have to talk to your husband, because I'm not inserting myself in no married people's business, because I'm not married.
You answer my question. You answer my question without answering. Let me say this. Hold on real quick. You answer my question without answering it, because you went around a little bit.
Okay.
What you just said, your statement was that if you're in a relationship and you're married, you should not go to anyone else that's single or not married. And that's single or not married, and have a conversation with them about your marriage. But sometimes, hold on, let me say this. Hold on, let me finish real quick, Ms. Kia. Let me finish real quick. My point to this is that you are a person that can give good advice in that situation, right? You're not married, right? You're not married.
Exactly.
But you're in a relationship right now, but you could be single or whatever, but you're giving that person good advice because you're a good friend. There are good friends out there that you have to be able to speak to and in your relationship, and you be going through it. But then that person comes to you and says, Kia, like, I'm going through it, like, I don't know what to do, like, blah, 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 this, that, the third. And then you give them good advice, and by saying, like, you need to have a conversation with your husband, your wife, whatever it is. Like, but you just contradicted yourself.
You contradicted yourself.
But you just contradicted yourself by saying that you shouldn't be having no conversations about your marriage or your situation with anyone else but your significant other. But sometimes having that other person there can really put you right in the direction to get that back right.
Right.
And all it takes is a good friend. Now you have bad friends.
I understand exactly what you meant because I did just contradict myself. What I meant was you have some friends who are your true friends who value your marriage. For me, I value marriage, okay?
There you go.
So that's not what I mean by that. What I mean is like you have some single friends who like, well, girl, fuck him. You don't need him and blah, 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 blah. You don't want those type of friends in a married woman's ear because they will give you the wrong fucking information.
All the time.
So for me, depending on the level of friendship that you have with people, you have some friends that you can go to, you have some friends that you can't go to. So I'm that friend that people can go to. I'll listen. I can give you my feedback, but I don't want you to go to your husband and be like, okay, because he told me to tell, that I should do that, blah, blah, blah. No, you have to speak for yourself in your marriage and communicate to your husband. That's a union and a bond between y'all two. Only thing I can do as a friend is listen, give you my point of view and how you want to take it. You need to sit down and talk to your husband about it because that's something that you and him are going through together as married people. And I value your marriage enough to respect you as my friend and say, hey, girl, you need to talk to your husband. Y'all need to
I agree with that 100%.
That's what I mean.
Yep. So listen. So Carrie says,
what's the next topic?
Carrie says, even if you're married, marriages are not monolith. Marriages do not share the same requirements, boundaries, etc. Most seek counseling or a higher third-party, non-biased level. And I agree with that, so let me drop a bomb on that. All those choices. So look, when I'm talking about value in marriage, it's about are there still benefits? Are there still is it still worthwhile? Okay. And yeah, we could talk about how marriages are just ending. We had a conversation on here about a year ago, and I asked everyone about the whole is it okay to just to divorce because you outgrew the person. It was like, yeah, I mean, if you outgrew somebody, maybe they didn't feel it, and it was just nonchalantly like, yeah, like, I mean, if you outgrew them, there's not too many people who was on here. Chill. Not too many people who was on here.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you. My bad.
Not too many people that was on here was saying that no, that's not a valid reason to divorce someone.
I don't think it is.
And then it's not. But the thing is that value in marriage comes from one place. And one place solely. And if you don't have that in your marriage, then you're not going to value your marriage because you're coming up with your own idiosyncrasies about what your marriage should be about. It may be about you to you. The marriage may be about them to them. But in marriage, honestly, what I believe, and this is just my opinion, is that when a lot of people get married and the vows are being said, I think that just they don't even listen to the shit. They just think they just in their own world, like, yeah, I'm getting married right now. They don't even.
Well, my dress cost like $25,000.
So they don't listen.
That's essentially what me and Miss Kia said. Like certain people look at it like, oh, I'm just getting married because I want the reception.
Yes.
I want the title. I want to be able to post on social media that I'm married.
But they're not listening. Like, they get married in front of a pastor in the church. A whole ceremony, a whole godly ceremony. Godly words spoken over the marriage. But they probably haven't even taken, a lot of them haven't even taken godly marital counseling. A lot of them don't go to church together. A lot of them don't pray together. They don't do anything that says God in our marriage.
A foundation.
Rock. And then as soon as they do that, boom, off the party and off to do anything else. Next day, like that, they reminisce on that, but then next day after, none of that shit ever happened. And a lot of the foundations of their marriage comes from what they think themselves or what someone else has told them what they seen somewhere else. So
what they've seen on the internet.
nowadays, yeah.
And that shit doesn't work, bro. Like that
They
shit
see
does
the
not work.
lavish weddings
Like,
and they want all of that stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like I had my mind, like I'm engaged right now. I'm getting married next year in April.
Oh,
and
so we invited to the wedding?
Hell no, $100 a plate.
Oh, so you charging us $450 like that
I don't know. Look,
one couple? Hey,
look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an asshole. I said what you said. I agree with what you said, Miss Kia. I'm a person. I don't mind I'll get married out back. I need my parents here, my kids. I'll cook on the grill. We have a couple beers. I'll have some high-end whiskey, like a couple mixed drinks. Good to go.
Jack Daniels.
I'll be there. Oh, no, he said high.
Nah, we got a little better than Jack Daniels.
He said,
I like John.
He said high.
Nah. I like Johnny. I like Johnny Walker Blue.
Hey, look, yeah.
I like Johnny Walker Blue, or something. It's got to be something along them lines. But what we're doing now is that, and I had my mind, like when I was going to get married, I always had my mind. I was going to get married in like some big, beautiful church. Like that's what I had in my mind, like getting married in a beautiful church. Well, now in order to get stupid money, and in order to get married in a big, beautiful church now, like then you have to go to classes. You have to be a part of that church. You got to show up every Sunday to go to church. This is what you're talking about, being a part of God and going to counseling with God. You have to go to church. You have to be a part of that church. You have to get that church money every fucking week, which church isn't what it used to be when we was growing up. It's all about fucking money now. Yeah. And I learned that it's not about God anymore. It's all about fucking money.
You can't even walk in and talk to the pastor. You need an appointment. I'm like, when I need an appointment to be to the pastor, but goodness gracious.
Yeah, you can't just walk in and I agree with you. So, but on top of that, you also have to, in order to get married in a church, you have to be a part of that church, but then you have to go to meetings with the pastor for months before they will allow you to get married in that church. And you got to pay him every time you go have a meeting.
That's not necessarily
I thought it was free.
That's not a pastor.
I thought it was free.
That's not necessarily true.
What church is it?
So,
ain't nothing free.
So look.
No, because the pastor I used to babysit his kids for, he did that stuff for free.
Yeah, so look.
So
the thing is, like, look, I agree with all of those things should have to be done. Yes. Join that church as a couple. Yes. Sit down with that pastor for weeks in and weeks out to understand the sanctity of marriage. And pay that man for his time.
So I'm supposed to pay $4,000 just to go see you and sit with you and talk with you? Hold on. I'm supposed to pay you $4,000 before I get married just to sit down and talk with you on your time. And then afterwards, I'm supposed to spend another $15,000 just to get married in your church?
Let me ask you this.
You know what I got to say to that?
No. Let me ask you this. Okay. Say you don't spend that $4,000 with that person.
I can be a man of God. I can be a man of God.
Hold on. Let me help you conceptualize this for a second.
That shit don't make no sense to me, bro.
It makes perfect sense. And dollars. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, say you pay that pastor $4,000, right? You both go into that meeting with the pastor. Say it was a month, say it was 2 months, right? With different ideas, different views on what marriage is. Right? And I'm pretty sure that y'all didn't ask the questions that the pastor's going to ask you. I'm pretty sure that both y'all wasn't going to have the backing that they're going to bring to you. Not saying that is all. Can y'all hear me? Y'all buffering. Y'all there? Are y'all there? All right, there you go. All right, so hold up. All right, so let me finish. All right, y'all there?
Back when I grew up going to church, I went to church. I went to Bible school. I did everything.
right, so hold on.
I remember.
Hold on now. Let me finish breaking this down to you.
And
Because if y'all got different,
I-
different views on what marriage is, and then y'all get married, you're gonna have different views on what marriage is while y'all are married. And you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get divorced. And you know what's gonna happen? That $4,000 that you could have paid that pastor is gonna turn into $100,000 that now you gotta pay your ex-wife. Because either she fucked up or you fucked up or y'all both fucked up, and you still gotta pay for that shit.
Damn.
So what's the difference in paying a pastor that money or paying a fucking marriage counselor?
The difference
Nah,
in paying
I
the
don't
pastor
agree.
and the marriage counselor is your pastor more than likely is going to give you the godly back foundation. You're getting married under God. I went to a marriage counselor.
In my mind now, I'm gonna be real about this. Pastors these days ain't what they used to be. When I used to go to church, and I would walk in.
Not all.
Son, when have you
Not
sat
all.
down in front of a pastor and talked to him?
A lot.
Listen, pastors are what they
A lot.
nowadays. Pastors.
A lot.
Pastors.
There's so many people that got good marriages without it.
Huh?
There's people that got good marriages without it. I know some people.
Okay, so the people do have good marriages without it, right? How old are they?
Yeah, they're like our age.
Okay. Do they believe in God at all?
Yeah, they do.
Do they go?
But they just didn't do none of that. Huh?
Where did they get married at?
Where did they get married at? I can't even. No, they. You know what? They didn't get married in no church.
Let me show you a percentage. I looked this up the other day. I'm gonna show you a percentage, and it was a good high 91% of marriage or something like around that. But people who got married without the foundation of God in their marriage, without the foundation of going to premarital counseling with an actual church, ended up in divorce. And most of them were quick. It's like when you buy your first house, say it's not my forever house. It's like people get married, say it's not my forever husband, it's not my forever wife.
It's hard to say that though, because not all people that are married believe in God.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, not all people believe in that, and they're fucking happy. They're happy. Not all of them. I believe in God myself personally. I do, but not everyone does.
So if they don't believe in God, why are they going to church to get married?
I'm not saying that they're going to church. You're saying that you should go to church.
Some of them do. Now the thing
Hey,
is,
Alan and Bijan,
hold on. Marriage is a foundation of God.
I'm saying that I believe what I was touched base on is that I feel like I shouldn't have to spend $20,000 and 6 months of my time to get married in a church, because I felt like I always wanted to get married in a church because I grew up in a church. I grew up in a certain type of way, and I always felt like I wanted to get married in a big, beautiful church. Well, in order to get married in a beautiful church, you got to fucking spend a lot of fucking money there in that church in order to get married there. Even though I'm a man of God, I got to give you a shitload. Being a man of God, you should be able to walk in there and say, I want to get married by you. You shouldn't have to give them $15,000 because you want to get married there. It takes them 3 hours of their time.
Even if you don't get married in a church, there's other ways. Even though you believe in God, it's not saying that, you don't believe in God and your marriage is not based on your faith, but your foundation should be God if you're a religious person. And if you believe in God and you have faith in God and you trust in Him. But it does not necessarily mean that you have to pay that pastor that type of money. You can have your wedding elsewhere.
I've never heard of that.
I think personally for me,
you can have
if I want to get married,
who got married.
If I want to get married, I don't need nobody telling me that I can or cannot get married. I'm not going to go spend 6 months of my time and sit there and talk to some other man. And truthfully, I'm not going to go do no therapy, none of that shit either. Like, I don't believe
I
in that
never
shit.
heard of
That marriage counseling shit, that shit's for the birds. If you can't figure out your own marriage between you and your other significant other,
Alan, man, stop it, man.
No, because
That's
marriage
bullshit.
counseling.
you need somebody else to tell you how to fix your marriage.
Stop it, Alan. You ain't even
Marriage
married.
counseling,
You're
Alan,
not married, man. Stop it. Hold up.
it's better for you to.
Hold on. Stop it. That is bullshit. You can't.
It's better for you to have marriage counseling prior to
Yes, it is.
getting
You're
married.
right, Miss. My bad, Miss. Hold on.
No, but I'm gonna say this real quick before I lose my train of thought.
Yeah.
Alan, even though I've never been married, I haven't been engaged, but I did grow up in a church to where a majority, about 95% of the people in my church, I watched them get married, and they taught me things along the way in life.
Exactly.
But one thing that they did instill in me is before you decide to get married, and they instilled this in our children because we all grew up together in the church, and my best friend of 30-some years, I know seeing with marriage in the ups and downs in her family's life. But one thing they always instilled is that you still need premarital.
You're breaking up. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get off soon because I gotta get up soon. Live and cut it out.
But premarital counsel, at least how to handle that situation.
Personally, you shouldn't get married then. Like, that's how I feel. Like, and I'm gonna touch back on this. Our grandparents didn't have that.
Yeah, they did.
Our grandparents didn't have to do that. No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Not all of them. Not all of them. No, they didn't. And nowadays, the world is so fucking babyfied nowadays, and they're so like petted and like whatever. Like, oh, we need to go get the marriage counseling. That's going to keep our marriage together. We need to go get marriage counseling.
Listen.
Kiss my ass. You talk to your friends.
Hold on.
Talk to your friends about your situation. You don't go pay some marriage counselor to tell you how to fix your marriage. You either fix it together, you talk to your friends that can either make it work or you don't.
Alan.
So what do you think about therapy,
hold on,
single therapy sessions?
I think that's a crock of shit too.
I'm about to ask everybody out for a second. God damn. Y'all are wildin', B. Alan, you're bugging.
I'm out, bro.
Right now.
I'm out. I love y'all. Peace out.
You gonna run from the conversation? Yeah, he gonna run from the conversation. He bugging. So bottom line is this. I'm not gonna keep hearing what our grandparents had, what they didn't have, because one, you don't fucking know what they had. None of us know what our grandparents had because they don't tell us everything. We see this shit even working and we see it not working. We see them fighting for it, we see them not fighting. Sometimes we don't know. We don't know if their parents fought for that shit. That Alan, you ran from that shit. That's a coward move, my nigga.
Don't like that, fam. Don't like that.
I don't like when people run from a conversation because of disagreements. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna say this.
What you sitting on? What is that?
No one makes it on anything on their own. The same way you learn to trade from somebody else, you don't just go get that trade and just, you know what?
Hold on, Livin.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You don't just learn that shit on your own. You don't learn how to how relationships work on your own. You don't learn how to get through shit on your own.
Right.
There's always somebody that went through that shit before you who you're gonna have to lean on sometimes. So yes, premarital counseling is a big thing. And yes, our grandparents did go through that shit. My grandparents are older than yours.
I don't think he can hear us, Vajon.
Brother, he can, he can't. I'm still gonna talk
Can
about it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hold on a second.
No, we can't hear you.
I'm gonna let him finish, and I'm gonna go into detail because I hear y'all. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead, Dijon. Go ahead.
So bottom line is, anyone who thinks I could do all this shit on my own, I don't need these things that a marriage is supposed to be based on. A marriage is, see that? Yes, people don't believe in God and they still have successful marriages. Yes, everything is still going to be a number. Something happens everywhere. All right. Bottom line is, but marriage comes from the sanctity of marriage comes from one place. The union of marriage comes from one place. So whether you believe in God or not, if you don't believe in God, why are you getting mad? Why are you doing something that's of, His covenant?
of godly covenant. Exactly.
So bottom line is, do what you do. I don't care who you believe in, what you believe in, how you believe in it. Do what you do. However, I can tell you that when people say, oh, people don't believe in this and this still works for them, cool, that works for them. Does that mean it's going to work for you? Do you do the same thing they do? And I bet you that they're talking to other people too. And a lot of times, if people don't do premarital marriage in the beginning, I bet you they do some type of marital counseling during their marriage. And if they
it's going to be too late. And it's going to be too late after that.
Not always. And I bet you that they're talking to people who's married or people who throughout the course of their marriage because they're complaining to people about their friends about it or whatever. I bet you that they have some type of counsel throughout that time. And it's like, yo, the divorce rate is high. It's always been high for a reason. Because there's always going to be some type of divide, some type of attack on your marriage. Always. It's always going to be there.
But you're always going to need that foundation. Like you said earlier, that foundation has to be strong where nothing or no one can break it. The only person that can come in between your marriage is God. That's it.
How can your foundation be strong if you don't have that understanding, even if it's not about God?
Exactly.
Wait a minute, Livy.
But it has to be that foundation.
Even if it's not about God, if you don't have some type of if you don't have some foundation, I guarantee you most people don't have the conversation that can solidify their marriage 10 years from now to go back to day one and be like, you know what, this is what we agreed upon. This is what's going to be. We standing strong. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead, Livy.
I agree, Pipeline.
My fault. I was on mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you, Usher.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. All y'all niggas on here is not in a position to talk about marriage. And no disrespect to anybody.
That's disrespect to me.
No. Let me talk. The reason why I said that because I am married.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody on here can. Are y'all married?
I was.
Raise your hand.
But he had experience.
I don't care about the was. I'm talking about
experience.
It doesn't matter.
Let me finish. Okay.
You can't keep saying that.
Let me finish, and I'm gonna get to what you're saying. No disrespect. What I'm hearing, I understand where Alan was coming from because I walked out of a marriage. What you want to call it?
Counseling.
I walked out of it, and you know who counsels me in a sense? This Brand is my closest man. Fijon knows. My niggas in Brooklyn know that know me personally. I had a counsel situation with Fijon and 3 of my mans, and guess what happened? Fijon, am I lying? You know what I'm talking about.
So that means you can't tell me.
Help me out.
That means you can't tell me.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I can say that because I'm the one that still got the wedding ring on. If you break the covenant, no matter what it is, I'm still married. And I'm not, like I'm saying, no disrespect to you. I'm just saying, I'm hearing these things about what you would do in marriage. What I would do to, no, you not, because when you in marriage, it's not the same.
It's not.
And counseling, when you want to go to counseling, I'm telling you straight up, I walked out of counseling. You know what I'm saying? Counseling is hard. So I went to marriage. I ain't gonna put my whole business out there. I walked out of marriage counseling.
Right?
I did.
A preacher?
No, wait, stop. Hold on, let me finish. I went to before and after marriage counseling. Even after I went through my situation, I walked out. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because as a married man myself, it takes a strong woman and it takes a strong man to stay married. It's not all this extra shit that I'm hearing. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know what it feels like. And it's funny how we talking about it. Just because you date and you've been in a relationship for like 15 years or 10 years, I don't give a fuck what it is. You don't know what marriage is. Yeah. It's different. And what I'm telling you is...
Tell them the major difference.
And coming from a man, as a married man, you know what I did the other day? I rubbed my wife's feet. For no reason.
And you know what I'm saying?
No. Let's come from a female standpoint. What can you do for me as a man? You understand what I'm saying? As a man, I just did it because I felt like it. But women think that's, a man's supposed to do that. What about what a woman's supposed to do? I don't look at you as going in the kitchen and cooking no food. What about you rub my stinky ass feet, my sweaty ass balls? You understand what I'm saying? No, nah. Women gotta hear this too, bro. It's marriage is not a thing to play with, and I think the topic is cool, but the conversations is not reality, because when you go through marriage, and Fish on, this is what I'm gonna get on you with. You know what it's like to be married, so you can understand where I'm coming from.
That's what the fuck I'm telling you, my nigga.
That's what he was saying earlier before you.
No. I try to separate the two, man. You gotta. All right, man.
Listen,
but I'm just saying.
This is what you're not.
Just know, God. Wait. Let me say one thing, because I was talking about believing in God or something like that, and that was interesting to listen to. We all believe in God in certain ways, right? As a married couple, let's be honest. I believed in God before I got married, but I didn't take God seriously. I got situations happen to me. I started practicing a lot more. Me and Fish don't talk about God every day. We can talk about God tonight when we get off the phone. But your wife, you know what I'm saying? No, I know. But I mean, from a female standpoint, you can't force them to believe anything that a man wants. But the one thing that women got to understand is when they want a strong man, any woman can say, I want a strong man, believe in God, but they don't do the same. Do you believe in God, though? Do you practice the same things that you want from a man? Because what a strong man wants from a woman, you can't give it to him. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm going to say this. And I'm in the live because I was supposed to have been off already. Pause. I'm going to say this, man. So, boom, you talked about you feel what he's saying because of the counseling. You went to marital counseling. There's a difference between going to marital counseling and going to marital counseling from the church, which is going to, so it's a difference. Marital counseling is going to tell you, this is what their beliefs in marriage. When you go to a pastor or marital counselor from a church, they're going to tell you God's belief in marriage. There's a different direction there, right? So everyone wants to get married, right? And when everybody get married, the man always want to say, you're supposed to follow my lead. I don't care who you believe in. The man is always going to say, you're supposed to follow my lead. You're supposed to, supposed to submit to me. But if they don't believe in God, where did that come from? Where did that belief come from? I don't. Hold on.
I'm going to say, go ahead, because I didn't get married in the church either, but okay.
I mean, that's not fair. That's not fair to say, like, you can't lead someone if you don't believe in God.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I never once said that.
That person has to have the qualities to be able to lead, and that's the role of the husband sometimes. And that's what women look for, and that's what they are submissive for.
What I'm saying is this. When they repeat those things, that comes from somewhere, right? Where does that come from? So it's like
that ain't no church.
It's like, you want to have certain qualities of what the unity of the unison of marriage comes from, but you don't want to take the whole of it. I take this part of it. I take that part of it. I take this part of it. It's like when you pick a partner and you say, I want you, but I don't want you to have this. I want you to have this from my ex-girlfriend, or this from my girlfriend before that, and that. You can't do that.
Wait, when you finish, can I say one thing? But when you finish, I'm gonna shut up, but I'm gonna rebuttal.
So even talking about to Alan, and I hate the fact that he jumped off. Pause.
He was getting
I don't care. Like, I don't rock with that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
So wait a minute.
Hold up.
Can I wait till you finish? I want to say something before you finish. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I don't like that shit at all. I hate when people do that shit. I mean, that to me is.
We can agree to disagree.
I talked to him about that. But bottom line is this, though. Yes, but whoever you believe in, believe in them. What I'm saying is, you can't sit here and tell me that at some point in time, all these people you talking
Nah.
about that had successful marriages has never spoken to anybody about their marriage, has never gone through shit in marriage, and they always just figured it out and knew what to do. He said, if you can't figure it out on your own, but yet, under the same breath, said, you got to talk to your friends, talk to this, that, and the third, da 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 da. That's still some type of counsel. And if you're talking to the wrong friends, you're gonna wind up separate. You're gonna wind up, not together. So my thing is like, yo, man, whatever you believe about your relationships, and I bet most people who say stuff like that got fucked up relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, got to get it together.
Not necessarily though, but
Think about it.
yo, check this out, bro. I didn't get married in the church at all,
Where you
right?
get married at?
So check this out. No, bro, I got married in Towson. Well, I'll put that information out. Towson. Yo, bro, we was gonna get married in New York. No, we didn't, bro. I had a whole, bro. All my mans in New York remember my marriage, bro. They had the best night of their life, bro. I didn't get married in the church.
Who married you?
Son, my man John, who's a pastor of a church. But did I take it serious? Wait a minute. Because I know where you're going at, but yo, bro, I wasn't fully in God at that time, bro.
I didn't get married.
But what I'm saying to you as a man, bro, I was like probably doing my thing at the time, and I ain't gonna sit there and act like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, when you get married and you stand in front of quote unquote God, it don't gotta be a church, bro. I had a fucking marriage in Towson, bro.
Yeah, but what are you?
You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying? Like, I'm not sure what you're saying because I didn't get married in church neither, but I did get married.
I'm responding. I'm trying to respond to like whatever y'all got going on with. I mean, the Allen thing, I get it, but son, the man of God, I wasn't 100% in God when I got married. You understand what I'm saying? As a man, I got married. Hold on. As a man, I got married because I was with my wife for 5.5 years, and I felt like I should do it based off how I grew up. She knew me for years when I was broke and out of pocket, bro. You understand? So, okay, well, I threw the ring on her finger, but at the same time, we didn't both believe in God to the capacity that we do now. You know what I'm saying? Because we elevate. It takes elevation on both parties. And I'm telling you, you know how I do. It don't matter about the whole thing. Go ahead, shoot.
Seeing where y'all are now, right? And where you started from. And why you got married. Which we actually spoke about earlier.
Yeah.
So, seeing where you are now, where you started from, do you think that if you did have that premarital counseling, and then also if you did both believe in God, and then also were at the place where you are now to start, that your marriage would have been
no? My fault, go ahead. My fault. I can hear you in your mind. You like, you killing me, Smalls. Go ahead. My fault, go ahead.
You killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls, but because I definitely think that you think it would have been different. There's no way, knowing you, that you don't believe it would have been different.
Yeah, but son, let me tell you something, bro.
Not saying that you wouldn't have still had hardships. No marriages without hardships.
Bro,
certain things that we go through, we don't have to, like, it's from lack of understanding.
All right, son. Let me tell you my experience, and you already know more than half or whatever, right? When you go through other half, in a sense, if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Bro, we go through conversations. A woman wants to be married, right? You go through that conversation. That's cool, right? And again, this is my experience. You go through that conversation. You sit there and you propose. You do your thing, right? Remember, I told you I took my whole big chain off and bought her engagement ring, right? The thing is, we went through premarital counseling. My fault. We went through pre counseling.
Where's my remote? Shit. There you go. So I went through that whole stage of premarital counseling. That's the first time my wife knew I could braid hair. Because we had to take a situation, we had to take this little string and braid it. And I braided it real quick because if you remember back in the day, you had the strings, you braid, you make a cobra. I know how to braid because of that situation. So these are little pockets that you go through in marriage. And my wife never knew I know how to braid. I don't braid hair at all. You know what I'm saying? But when you go through certain stages and you take it seriously, we don't sit there and be like, you know what, we believe in God. No, it's not, because at that point we're on a flesh level, right? We're not going through church. We're not doing nothing. We just doing something because we love each other. I looked at it as a man, like, yo, she holding me down. I'm gonna marry her. I didn't think nothing about God, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can't speak for her. You know what I mean? How she thought about me, but obviously we're covenant for like 13 years at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit there. Go ahead.
So what I'm gonna say to you is this, and I'm gonna get off. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I know you're capping right now, B.
I'm not capping at all, bro.
You are. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right. Tell me why I'm capping. I'm a rebuttal too.
Because of where you are right now. But yeah, I was the same way, right? When I got married, I believed in God. I was baptized already from a teenager. I mean, went through all the things I went through. I knew, but I still didn't follow. Not as much as I do now, right? Right now with you,
bro, I was baptized too.
No. What I'm saying is,
what that mean?
What I'm saying is, right now with you, we all fight demons. But I know the walk you're doing right now. I know you know the mistakes you made, and I know you always talk about like, yo, I'm not doing that again. Where did that come from?
It came from knowledge. It came from, so when you say I'm capping, I'm gonna challenge you on that a little bit because we know.
I'm gonna rebut your challenge before you even challenge me. So
it's all good.
I'm gonna rebut your
but you got to think about it like this: just because you have an opinion on a subject bro, you can't think that everything you saying is cap.
Well, you said the same.
You
said the same thing now. You say, "Oh, y'all cap right now."
Yo, bro, because you got to think about it like this. I'm the only one married, and what I'm saying to you,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you're married.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna say this.
Some of us are like have knowledge of what to do and what not to do because of the influences. So even though,
I get what he's saying.
Yo, he has experience. No, he has experience though. That's why.
Hold on,
to know what marriage is about.
The difference is when you're married or been with somebody for a long period of time, you can. When you've been with somebody for a long period, you can still get up and walk away. You can't do that shit when you're married.
In a marriage.
So let me make it clear. Let me make this clear. I don't want to sit there and act like I know he got the experience and you have no knowledge of it. You want to be married. You haven't been married. That's the thing.
I'm like common law marriage. If you want to.
No, again, you want to be married. So when I say that, it's no disrespect to you at all. I don't want to
be married. I desire marriage. I would prefer.
So you don't want to be married in your life?
There's a different. No, see. But the thing is, with me for marriage, I don't believe in divorce or separation, and my foundation has to be right before I get married. My foundation.
I agree with that.
That's what he's talking about.
I agree with that. What I'm saying is, I agree with you, but I don't agree with it either. Like,
if I'm married, when I get married, the only person I have vision for is tunnel vision is for my husband. When he walks into the room, he's the only person I see. So I have to have that feeling.
Okay, hold on.
The only thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this after this. I'm gonna still be on. What I'm saying is, the only way I can explain marriage as a married man myself is to be in the situation. Whatever y'all talking about, and pardon my past comments. Salute to the chat, everything. pardon my past comments, but as a married man, as Fijon talk to me every day, he knows me. I can only explain what I've been through as a married man, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
So what I'm saying is, and I'm before, and then I'm that it. So I get what y'all are saying, and Miss Kid, like what he's saying, it's a fine line, and he's on the side that where like he's leaning on like, yo, like, look, there's a fine line between being married, and even I didn't know, like, so like when I was married, it was different from when I wasn't married, and I thought I knew about marriage until I was dealt with the pressures of marriage rather than boyfriend girlfriend. Being married is also different than being engaged.
Mhm.
Simple fact that you can always get up and walk away. The pressure is different.
The
Now, hold
the
on.
titles change, the roles
No,
change.
yeah,
Yeah,
but the thing is, and also the commitment changes.
exactly.
It's a different level completely. Yes, you can speak to marriage if you haven't been married before. Yes, you can. But you can't speak to the experience of marriage if you haven't been married. You can't speak to the sanctity of what marriage is rather than what it should be.
Mhm.
You can't speak to what we're taught or what it should be. You can talk about what we're living is saying is that, yo, when you're in it, which is true, I've experienced it. It is a different conversation that you're having now because of, like, you're gonna go through some shit. Know what I mean,
Mhm.
and you don't believe in divorce, but yet you're divorced. That's Mako. Make it make sense. I don't believe in. This is the shit that fucks me up with Mako.
So can I comment on that?
No.
If you're the only person fighting, if you're the only person fighting for your marriage, and that other person is not willing to fight, why stay married?
No, it's not. It's not only that.
No, wait with it. No, stop it.
That's the only
It's not only that.
way. If
No,
you want to
no,
separate,
it's
if you're
not
Don't
only
fighting
get
by
me
yourself,
started, bro.
No, wait. If I don't believe in divorce, why am I divorced?
Mhm.
I'll tell you why I'm divorced.
Oh, you gotta drop a bomb for living. You forgot to drop a bomb for living. He needs.
Nah, I don't get no bombs, man. Niggas be hating on me, man.
Nah,
I ain't get no bombs.
Living fights for marriage. Like, I mean, he always fights for his marriage, and he always strives to help people understand there is a difference, which there is. But what I would say is this, Mako, since because you've never been married, and if I'm telling you, I said the same thing. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in separation.
Facts.
And I talk to Living all the time about that. However, when someone is cheating, am I supposed to stay with them? The Bible says, no, fuck that. The Bible says the reason why you should divorce someone is infidelity. In case you didn't.
The Bible
verse.
Where does it say?
What Bible verse is that?
Where does it say that? Yo?
Wait a minute. I have to interject. I have to interject. Wait a minute.
Men had multiple wives.
Listen.
If I'm not mistaken.
Wait a minute. I gotta interject. The Bible also says you get married one time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if you and I don't read the Bible, I've never read the Bible, but I know I can quote it. And
Old Testament or the New Testament?
No, what I'm saying to you, I've never read the Bible, but I can quote it for some reason. And what the Bible says, you get married one time. I don't give a fuck if you divorce your ex-husband, your ex-wife. You get married one time. That's why you stand before God and you make those vows, right? No matter what happens. If you get divorced, you still got to go back and get that. Go get your man, get your woman.
You don't got to go back and do that. That's if you want to get remarried, my G.
Get married, don't eat that. All right, son.
Divorce was created after the Bible was made. Divorce was created after the Bible was made.
Divorce was not made after the Bible was made. God, it says it in the Bible that when infidelity is the reason why you should divorce.
King James version.
Look it up.
Is that the King James version?
Is that the King James
It
version?
ain't LeBron's version.
No, y'all wildin'. No, it doesn't say that, bro.
There was no
It doesn't
such thing
say
as
that.
divorce, yo.
No, I want to.
What do you? Okay.
Badger, but you look it up. See what Bible verse it is. I want to see it for myself in my Bible when I go upstairs and I go read my Bible
Go
because
read
I.
What verse are y'all watching, bro? What,
Yo,
that's
the
not true, son.
Catholic Church introduced divorce.
Okay, that's Catholic. What if you Muslim?
Hold up.
You don't. You know what Muslim religion is? You following a rock, bro.
Hold up.
Bro,
Listen.
I'm not lying, bro. Look it up.
Hold up.
Hold on, Vijon's looking it up.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 31 to 32. Right? And then so in the first Matthew quote, Jesus is saying, it was also said, whoever divorces his wife except on the grounds of porneia, which is sexual immorality, makes her an adulteress. And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery.
Wait, what was it? What was it? Matthew what?
Chapter 5, verse 31 to 32. So it's saying that.
So what happens? Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
It said whoever divorces his wife except on the grounds of porneia, which is sexual immorality.
Mm-hmm.
Dory makes her an adulteress.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery.
So what happens? I'm sorry. If you commit adultery or you do anything and you were called in your marriage under the strength of God, did you not get blessed?
Huh?
If you commit adultery, right, man or woman, and you still stayed in that marriage, do you not get blessed based off the hard work you've been doing? And that's in the Bible.
I don't know.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay in your marriage even if it's like cheating.
I didn't say no. It's not no support.
No, that's an exit.
You can stay, or you can.
He's saying that's an exit.
Yes, it says that there's only one reason you should divorce. Sexual immorality is the reason why you should divorce. Now, the people also like to put on, well, if I get hit, then yeah, that's true. I mean,
but it also says one marriage.
Yes.
Okay, so it says
one marriage.
I'm not talking about remarry. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about because they're saying that divorce is not happening in the marriage in the Bible. Yes, it was. It was in there a few times. And then you said, well, okay, King Solomon had many wives. Okay, King Solomon wasn't a man of God.
Oh,
wait a minute. You reading these comments? Yo, these comments is kind of lit, bro. Hold on. You read these comments? These comments is lit.
Accepts the breaking of his covenant.
God only allows and accept the breaking of the union.
Yes.
Right. But yes, but you can actually come back from infidelity. And women always say, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. And we all. No, what I'm saying is, what she's saying is right. But if you work hard to get back in your marriage, yo, bro, you can recreate that union. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
You can.
Wait. Yo,
you can't marry a widow. No, you can marry a widow. You can marry a widow.
Auntie is speaking facts, so whoever Auntie is.
No, she's not.
That's Mako. That's Mako.
Nah, I'm looking at her comments on some real shit. Like, she said Islam communication is Christianity. No, I don't agree with that, though. Islam is not Christianity, bro.
Bianca, it does.
No, it's not.
No, but Islam is not Christianity. I'm sorry.
Catholic is the church, but it was way further down when divorce happened.
28.
So, there's, I mean, I'm not talking about remarrying right now. Talking about, but look, y'all, honestly, I gotta go.
Yo, I gotta say, this Auntie.
Go get something to eat.
Yo, Catholic and whatever you said about Christianity, I'm looking at it. That's not facts. And we ain't gonna talk about religion or politics because that's gonna go into a whole
everybody can agree to disagree because everybody had their own.
Exactly. Everybody
So
believes
at the
their
end
own
of the day,
situation.
I don't agree
Yeah,
with
unless
disagree.
you know
I'll
the
give you
Bible,
facts. I don't do
right?
that.
Unless
No,
you know the
nah.
Bible
Everybody
behind
agree
that,
to disagree, son.
Y'all do.
Yeah.
I don't.
I agree with her. Say everybody agree to disagree.
I
bro.
agree to
Hey,
disagree, but I can't sit there and go based off if her religion is Muslim. Her what's the name of the Bible for Muslims? Their Quran might say something different than what's in my Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree
Exactly.
to
It's
disagree
not
As long
that
as
much.
they,
because each religion is different, but we still worship the same God, and
No,
they
you,
but you
put
got
it
to think
in
about it.
don't
terms.
What
worship the
Fisher
same God.
said was like, whatever. If you believe in anything, just you know what I mean. Whatever you think you believe in, that's fine. You know what I
They
mean.
don't
We.
believe
Yeah.
in the same God. They don't.
Yeah, but
I know because
Once
I
you
read
say
it.
you're
I
married, of
there's
read
only
course
it.
I'm
one God.
married.
He
Yes,
just
I
said,
know.
well, we can agree to disagree, but that's all.
No, Mr. Farrakhan said it's all the same God.
Huh?
At the Million Man
No, it's
March.
not.
Right.
No, he didn't.
No, it's not.
It
No,
is.
He
it's
just
not.
had. He just
Farrakhan
had.
he said that Jesus is in the Quran. He is.
Yeah.
However, they don't talk about Jesus the same way. Difference. But I'm out, y'all. Easy. I will see y'all not next week, but the week after. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Well, not next week, but the week after. No lives next week, y'all. No lives next week.
I
Peace.
better get my text message in the morning.
Nope. None of those next week, neither. Peace.